don't know if Chuck Mangione going to be coming down here.
Sir, you are going to have to speak more slowly. I cannot understand you.
Dang, make low mark. That talk about them old, that it blue.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you. It fooled me, we can't get fooled again.
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either.
It doesn't matter what comes, fresh goes better in life. With Mentos fresh and full of life, nothing gets to you. Staying fresh, staying cool. With Mentos fresh and full of life, fresh goes better with Mentos fresh. Fresh goes better with Mentos fresh and full of life. Mentos, the fresh maker.
What is going on, everybody? I'm late and gay. It's not always easy. Why's my camera doing that? It's not always easy getting here on time because especially I literally rushed home from work. So it's great to be here. We're gonna jump into this real quick. And Anna says, "Yay, late and gay as always." When the Beatles are playing, I did not know that. Clifton says, "Hashtag Trump 2024." Hi Anna, what's up, buddy? And she says, Trump 24. Hi, I'm live. That's right. All right. Stop talking. Here we go. Maybe. It's like, hold up. Wait a second. Oh, it's me.
This election, the young Republicans will be fighting to make the economy great again. We will help to throw Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, and their legacies into the trash heap of history, and we will elect Donald Trump, a man whom grace and grit have saved for our time. And Senator J.D. Vance, the first young Republican who will be elected Vice President of these United States in almost 70 years. And together, we will restore the American dream for young Americans. I owe it to my children, just as we all owe it to our future, to make America great again. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Chief Executive Officer of the Republican Jewish Coalition, Mr. Matt Brooks.
I don't know who that is. I want to see where the Beatles were. Oh, they were just dancing to the song.
Now, if someone tried that at the Democrats' convention, they'd be booed off the stage. But here at the Republican convention, we proudly and loudly stand with Israel. This election is a critical moment for the American Jewish community and for Israel. This is our chance to continue the incredible pro-Israel legacy of the most pro-Israel president in history, Donald J. Trump.
That's true.
President Trump, among his many accomplishments, many of which they said couldn't be done, but he did it. He moved the U.S. Embassy to Jerusalem. They said it couldn't be done, but he weakened the Iranian regime. They said it couldn't be done, but he delivered the historic Abraham Accords, bringing us closer to peace in the Middle East. With President Trump, we will repair and rebuild the U.S.-Israel relationship that has deteriorated after 4 disastrous years under President Biden. Now, today, 9 months after the historic Hamas attacks, shockingly, President Biden is still withholding critical arms that Israel needs to defend itself. Boo. America must stand with Israel and against the terrorists, especially Iran. We must stand with the Israeli people. Now, my message here today to the Jewish community is clear. There is only one pro-Israel party, and it's the Republican Party. And here at home, under Donald Trump, we will put a stop to the rising tide of anti-Semitism. President Trump will bring back law and order so that American Jews can once again wear a kippah and walk the streets without fear. President Trump will stop the mobs on the college campuses so Jewish students feel safe when they go to class. The Jewish community is ready to help elect Donald Trump and J.D. Vance. The Jewish vote continues to increase for Republicans year after year, and I promise you 2024 will be no different. So let me ask all of you, who will best stand up to the Hamas sympathizers and the squad? Donald Trump! Who will best stand with Israel? Donald Trump! Who will make sure Jews feel safe and secure? Thank you, RNC, for the opportunity to speak today, and thank you, President Trump, for your commitment to elevating Jewish American voices. Together, unified, we will win. Am Yisrael Chai!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome former White House Chief of Staff to Donald J. Trump, Reince Priebus.
As a longtime Badger, let me say, welcome to Wisconsin. Partners throughout the city of Milwaukee and state of Wisconsin have been preparing behind the scenes for over 2 years to make this convention a reality. I couldn't be more appreciative of everyone who helped make this happen. Milwaukee is a world-class city, and Wisconsinites are some of the kindest people you'll ever meet. While you're here, make sure you experience the beautiful beaches of Lake Michigan. Order a basket of cheese curds, please. And I know you're all gonna have a few beers while you're here, right? As the former chair of the Wisconsin GOP and chair of the Republican National Committee, I know firsthand that Wisconsin is the nation's premier battleground state. There's no better place to hold the GOP convention than right here in Wisconsin. And in November, you'll see Wisconsin stand with Donald Trump, and we will help send him back to the White House. I want to say and begin by saying my prayers are with the victims of the shooting in Pennsylvania, and our prayers are with President Trump. As White House Chief of Staff, I saw him right the ship after 8 years of Democrat failed policies, and I'm confident he'll do it again once more. Yet again,
Yes, sir.
Democrat failures of the last 4 years have left many Americans feeling hopeless, unheard, and hurting. But when Donald Trump tells you what he'll do on the campaign trail, well, look out, because he will deliver when he walks into that Oval Office. Let's remember, while president, he decided to drill, baby, drill. He shut down the border. He confronted China head on, made Europe pitch in on NATO, lowered taxes, put conservatives on the Supreme Court, and he defeated ISIS. Republicans can turn the tide in the United States and make America great again. We together here, the Wisconsin GOP, we can make Wisconsin red again in 2024 and send Donald Trump back to the White House. Let's stand united as Republicans. Let's stand united as Americans. Let's make America one again. Let's get to work expanding our majority in the House and taking back the Senate, and let's re-elect Donald Trump president. Thank you, and God bless you.
No, thank you, sir. Did you hear that? China can no longer hide their debt. No, they can't. They put it in buildings. They put it in vacant cities.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the chairman of the Forest County Potawatomi Nation, James Crawford.
Hello, everyone, and hello, Wisconsin. Good evening. I am James Crawford, the chairman of the Forest County Potawatomi community. I'd like to welcome all of you to not only Milwaukee, but also to an area of the state that is part of the homeland of the Potawatomi people. Milwaukee is a particularly special place for Potawatomi. It was once home to several Potawatomi villages, including a village close to where we sit today. Our ancestors occupied these lands for hundreds of years, fishing area rivers and lakes, hunting the land, tapping maple tree groves for sugar, and harvesting crops in fields each fall. The Potawatomi connection to Milwaukee continues. Today, our tribe is part of what makes Milwaukee a great place to live and work. And while we are best known for entertainment and tourism, our tribe is also a part of the fabric of this community through our construction, technology, and real estate business ventures, and the charitable work our foundation does with community nonprofits. Thank you.
Because they actually eat meat. They're not soy. That's why. You know, you got to eat meat.
Are just one of 11 tribes in Wisconsin and one of 574 in the United States. Even though each tribe is unique with their own histories, cultures, and distinct challenges and opportunities, the tribes still share many commonalities, especially a desire and need to keep our people safe. And right now, Native people are facing real threats to ensure our safety. The growing use and abuse of illegal drugs are claiming countless lives on reservations across this country. And Native American women and girls continue to be exploited, trafficked, and subjected to violence at reprehensible levels. So tonight's theme, Make America Safe Again, is especially important for us. I look forward to working with everyone here to make America safe again. To help us preserve, protect, and enhance our future generations. Miigwech, and God bless America.
Absolutely. God bless the United States.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome businessman Perry Johnson.
I don't know who he is. Real quick, I'm liking the theme shift. It went from Make America Great Again last night to Make America Safe Again. I think they need to roll with this. And on the final night, it needs to make America united again. So, nope.
What a group. Well, I'm Perry Johnson, and I'm a business owner of 81 companies around the world. And I'm going to ask you one simple question. Are Americans better off today than they were 4 years ago?
No.
No. In 2019, the median household income in the United States was $4,000 more than it is today. And on an average, things are 20% more expensive. Why? Joe Biden. When you go to the grocery store and you find that things are 30% more, you can thank Joe Biden. When you have to fill up your gas tank and it's 50% more expensive, thank Joe Biden. And when you buy a home and get a mortgage, your payments are almost double what they were 4 years ago. And I know because one of my companies is a mortgage company. Now, what do you say we fire Joe Biden? I live in Michigan.
That's somebody's
A state
crazy
with grit in
grandfather.
its veins, beautiful Great Lakes, and greatness in its soul. We built the auto industry. We win national championships. Go blue! But under Joe Biden and Gretchen Whitmer, we can't catch a break. And Michigan isn't alone. Everyone worries about the economy. Do you know that right now, 66% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck? I think that stinks. But Biden says things are looking up. Well, the only person looking up is Joe Biden as he stares into space on the debate stage. In 2016, Americans elected Trump to fix Washington. He built the strongest economy in our lifetime. What do you say we give Trump a hand with no inflation?
No tax on tips.
Joe Biden says he can't keep our borders safe. Did Trump keep our borders safe? Yes. Under Trump, we had virtually no inflation for 4 years. That is a fact. Under Trump, family income went up every year. That is a fact. Our borders were secure under Trump. That is a fact. And under Trump, we will have lower prices, affordable American energy, lower taxes, and a better quality of life. What do you say we re-elect Trump? Trump. When I brought quality to the auto industry, it was pivotal in saving the auto industry. And when Trump brings quality to Washington, he will save America. Joe, Carmela, and Gretchen, I have a message for you. Michigan is the state that gave Donald Trump the win in 2016, and Michigan will be the state that sends President Trump back to the White House in 24.
I did not know that. It's been a long time since it's 2016.
President Trump is the toughest president since Teddy Roosevelt. When he was shot, notice, they were carting him his way and his arm was raised because nothing will stop him. Fight. For him, America is always first. He has the heart of a lion, the brain of a genius, and he's done it before. President Trump is ready to save our country, to make America great again. I am ready to do whatever is necessary to get Trump back in the White House. Are you with me? Yes!
Yes.
Yes! Yes! Trump! 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 Let's do it!
Guy knows how to put on a speech, I'll tell you that much. Good song.
She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead.
Are they talking about Kamala? Come on. It's not nice. Coverage will resume shortly. There's no audio. So that being said, we all know that roughly 4 or 5 years ago, this country was better. The world was better. It was in a better place. Things cost less. Of course, it was before the coof. Does anybody else remember the flu? Y'all remember the flu? What happened to the flu for 2 years? Just saying. That's probably about as far as I can dive into that topic before YouTube decides to kick me in the balls. The thing is that I did not mute this. It is muted, so don't I don't think they know their audio is muted. But so the thing here is that oh, now they figured it out. It's like me trying to find my ass with both hands when I stream.
From crooked Joe Biden, the worst president in the history of our country. I believe that we're going to have 4 of the greatest years in the history of our country.
Me too.
I will once and for all secure our elections. We're going to go to paper ballots. We're going to have same-day voting, voter ID. We're going to do it properly. We're going to have good, secure, beautiful elections. We never want what happened in 2020 to happen again. But until then, Republicans must win. And we must use every appropriate tool available to beat the Democrats. They are destroying our country. Whether you vote early, absentee, by mail, or in person, we are going to protect the vote. That's the most important thing we have to do, is protect the vote. Keep your eyes open, because these people want to cheat, and they do cheat. And frankly, it's the only thing they do well. We will make sure your ballot is secure and your voice is heard. Many Republicans like to vote on Election Day, and we must swamp the radical Democrats with massive turnout on Tuesday, November 5th. The way you win is to swamp them. If we swamp them, they can't cheat. It just doesn't work out. But if you can't make it, you need to make a plan, register, and vote any way possible. We got to get your vote. So with your vote, we will win a victory the likes of which no one has ever seen before. We will evict crooked Joe Biden from the White House, and we will take back our country on November 5th, 2024, the most important day in the history of our country. That's what it's going to go down as. Thank you.
Very well said. Real quick, Anna's rocking out. Clifton says top Smash Mouth. That is correct. That is very much correct. So I am still pushing my political channel. It has grown quite a bit, which is great. So thank you to everybody who is subscribed over there. The reason that I'm pushing it so hard is because, quite frankly, Legion Talk is pop culture, but it's a larger channel. Many of us on that channel kind of believe somewhat the same direction. Charlie Kirk is on. I didn't like his.
In Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I want to encourage you right now to give what you can, to give $5, $10 by texting 88022 and supporting President Trump. We must win this election in November, and all of you are important to build the army, the grassroots mobilization that is so necessary. That is text 88022. We must have President Trump's back. Text donate to 88022.
Dude, the whoa, I'm gonna drop out in signal. I'm getting weird. The Gin Blossoms are one of my favorite. Yes, I'm getting a weird dropout. Why? Getting a signal dropout. It looks like it's coming back a little bit. Yes, love the Gin Blossoms. Incredible band from the 90s. I love the 90s. So that being said, what they're saying is that we need to get out and vote. We need to look. I was in the military when absentee ballots were how they did things. That's how you voted, was an absentee ballot. It was mostly for American citizens in the military overseas. Maybe if you're an American citizen who had dual citizenship, you might have been able to skate through that. I'm going to stop talking because they're live again.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next senator from Arizona, Carrie Lake.
Yes. Arizona, where I was born. Born in Phoenix, Arizona. Raised in Colorado. The good side of Colorado, not the weirdo one.
You guys are amazing. Wow, this is MAGA energy tonight, guys. Love it. Oh, wow. This room, America, I wish you were in this room with us. This is electric. Hello, America. Welcome, everybody who's watching at home, and welcome everybody in this great arena tonight. We love you all. Actually, wait a minute. I don't mean that. I don't welcome everybody in this meeting, in this room. The guys up in the fake news, frankly, all right, frankly, you guys up there in the fake news have worn out your welcome, right?
Yeah, you ain't lying.
You've worn it out, guys. You have spent the last 8 years lying about President Donald Trump and his amazing patriotic supporters. Actually, guys, they lie about everything. They've lied about Joe Biden's health, the economy, the laptop, the border. I could go on and on and on. But the really good news is that every day more and more people are turning off the fake news. And they're... That's right. And Americans are waking up to the truth about the disastrous Democrat policies pushed by Joe Biden and his favorite congressman, my opponent, Ruben Gallego. These guys, they're full of bad ideas. Just last week, Ruben Gallego voted to let the millions of people who poured into our country illegally cast a ballot in this upcoming election.
Ew! What the freak?
Gallego and the Democrats have handed over control of my state, Arizona's border, to the drug cartels. And because of them, criminals and deadly drugs are pouring in, and our children are dying. Our children are getting their hands on these drugs and dying. I'll tell you, the hardest thing I've had to do on the campaign trail is talk to moms and dads who come up to me and tell me that their 19-year-old son has died because of fentanyl poisoning, or their 22-year-old daughter took a half a pill and she's gone. We are losing a generation of young people to this fentanyl crisis, and it's got to stop. The Grand Canyon State has become the fentanyl state, and it's not okay with this mom. I'm not okay with that. I don't think it's okay with that mom. I don't think it's
not
okay
with
that
my mom. My mom hates it. She lives in Arizona.
It doesn't have to be this way. The problems we face are huge. The problems caused by the Democrat Party. But the solutions, guys, they're really simple. First of all, stop the Biden invasion and build the wall. Easy. And while we're building the wall, let's kick Bidenomics to the curb and bring back the MAGAnomics. Is that okay? I miss the strong Trump economy. And because I'm a mama bear, I want to replace this indoctrination, this psychological abuse they're inflicting on our children with a real, solid, quality education. It's all common sense.
Yep. Leave kids alone.
The great news is that we can solve these problems, and to be honest, we must solve these problems for the sake of our children, because that's really what this is all about, right? The next generation, the future of our country. I learned something watching, the Nature Channel, that the most dangerous place on planet Earth is between a mama bear and her baby cubs. Right? And that's exactly where the radical left have found themselves, and it's not going to go well for them. Because guess what? They have awoken a sleeping giant. Tens of millions of moms and dads from sea to shining sea, they're going to show up on November 5th, and they're going to be hearing from us on November 5th. That's right. Actually,
Colorado,
I can think of one thing more dangerous than a grizzly bear, and it's a middle-aged, fed-up mother in Washington, D.C. And I haven't even started my hot flashes yet, guys. Just wait. Just wait.
Oh, good Lord.
But seriously, I want every mother and father to know this, that we, the Republican Party, will fight. I will fight, not just for my kids and my daughters over here. Are you over there, Ruby? Wave to me. Wave to Mom. My daughter's over there. I want to fight for, selfishly, I want to fight for my kids, but I want to fight for your kids as well. They deserve a better future.
Good to see you, man.
They deserve a better future.
Since last night.
But the really good news here, and the fake news won't. The fake news wants us to believe we're 50-50 at each other's throat. They're creating division and anger. Americans are actually much more united than people believe, right? You see it. We see it. We want to make life better, and we want to create an incredible future for this generation and the next generation. And together, when we join together, we will make America safe again, and we will make America great again. God bless all of you here tonight. God bless you, America, and God bless President Donald J. Trump. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Andy over on the Rumble. It's not showing the symbol because apparently StreamYards is having an aneurysm. Clifton says, yeah, okay, I get it now. Instead of taking his name in vain, got it, buddy, got it.
President Trump, Mr. Chairman, and delegates, welcome to Wisconsin. I'm Eric Hovde. I'm proud to be running for the United States Senate from the great state of Wisconsin, where my family has lived for more than 100 years. We're all here today for one reason: to make Americans safer, stronger, and more prosperous. We are blessed to live in the greatest country in human history, America, our home.
America, fuck yeah. Sorry.
But America is struggling under Joe Biden. And Senator Baldwin has been a rubber stamp voting with him 95.5% of the time. You can believe that.
Anna,
Biden,
is that J. Jonah Jameson?
Has weakened us in every way, making
Bring
Americans
Spider-Man.
less safe. They've eroded us financially by racking up more debt in the last 3.5 years than our country's first 230 years, fueling massive inflation and leaving families wondering how they're going to pay the bills. They've made us less safe at home with their defund the police movement. And Biden, with his border czar, Vice President Harris, opened our southern border, allowing criminals and terrorists to enter our country. They've emboldened drug cartels to flood our streets with fentanyl, killing over 100,000 Americans every year. It is sad. I've talked to parents that have lost their child to this fentanyl poison. They've made us less safe and secure internationally with their incompetent withdrawal from Afghanistan. Our adversaries moved. Putin on Ukraine, Iran through their proxies, Hamas on Israel, and China getting more aggressive every day. Despite all of that, Tammy Baldwin called the Biden administration the most successful in generations. Can you believe that one? I mean, seriously. This shows how detached she is from everyday Wisconsinites. It doesn't have to be this way. Under President Trump, family budgets were more secure. our border was secure, our world was secure.
I want to take a real quick here. Andy says, I mean, look, we're not here to listen to this guy. Quite frankly, I mean, not that he's not saying things that aren't important. Andy says, don't know anything about the VP pick other than he was against him, but and now is a Trump fan. So yes, JD Vance was against Donald Trump previously. He's a very young congressman. It's something that is quite frankly not as heard of. But I understand where Andy's coming from. Anna also says he's a former Marine, former U.S. Army military police. I can get behind that. I mean, literally, I wear shirts and hats that have the U.S. flag on it all the time. So I get that too. We'll take a supporter out of Congress. So I think what Andy is saying is I'll take somebody who is a supporter outside of Congress, as I understand that. And he says, I think that's a yeah. And oh yeah, I know, especially if their name is Kennedy. All right, so let me elaborate on this. I was somebody who the camera. What are you doing? I don't really talk with my hands, so I don't know why the camera's doing all this. Uh, so JD Vance is a former Marine. I take that back. Yeah, yeah, former Marine is the way you put it. It's kind of the same in my line. Instead of X or whatever, it's an Army Marine thing with certain MOSs. Don't listen to me. That being said, so quite frankly, he is a good pick. Would he have been my number one pick? No. Would he have been in the top 3? Yes. Now, they say that they do say once a Marine, always a Marine. Some of them also say a former Marine, because quite frankly, it transitions to the fact that you might be formally sworn in as a Marine, but you're still a Marine, and that's Anna says yes, he is a good pick. Andy says meant if that if elected, JD will no longer be in Congress. Okay, my bad. I misread that. It's hard to read the chats. So that being said, I think he's a good pick. I was leaning towards, and I might get clowned for this. I was leaning towards something to the fact of maybe Carrie Lake or even Tulsi Gabbard, not for the fact because they'd be like going, no, there's no diversity there. It's because these women, quite frankly, if you disagree with them, they're going to be the first ones to say, okay, you disagree, you tell me why. And they'll stand there and they'll challenge you instead of Kamala Harris, who's like, and she talks in circles. So, Carrie Lake, because quite frankly, Carrie Lake, in my opinion, was fortified like somebody else, and Tulsi Gabbard, because she would bring in disenfranchised, in my opinion, Democrats and classic liberals. Because Tulsi Gabbard, I wouldn't call her a liberal anymore. I'd say she's more center moderate, but that's just my opinion. I need to stop talking. I don't know. Shut, Ryan.
Well,
but I will say this. Tulsi Carrie have Maggie Thatcher a backbone. The two of them, if well, I say if, and I use this sparingly because I think he's going to win. But it means that Americans have to get out and vote in mass because, quite frankly, there's only been a handful of presidents in the history of the United States that have ever had an attempt on their life. And it's because, quite frankly, they're like, we got to get rid of this guy. Get out and vote. I think that if he wins, Tulsi and Kerry will absolutely have a place in his cabinet. And either one of them, in my opinion, now look, Kayleigh McEnany was incredible as the White House press secretary. I think either one of these would be a good pick in the other direction. Sarah Huckabee Sanders, she's a governor, so she would not necessarily be the greatest pick because she's taking care of her state. But that's just my opinion. But trust me, these two ladies will have a place. Mark my words. Trump 2024. All right, shut up, Ryan. Go to the feed.
Candidate for the United States Senate for the great state of Michigan. And I want to give a quick shout out to my fellow Michiganders, the hardest working people in the United States. God bless you right there. I said, because Joe Biden and my liberal opponents' runaway spending, American families have been crushed by inflation, high costs of groceries and gasoline and rent. I was talking to a grocery clerk just recently. She said, I got it when this carts got a little skinny at the beginning of Joe Biden's administration because of high costs. But what breaks my heart is at the end of ringing up an order, they have to reach up and pull something off the counter and put it back in their cart. Thanks to the Democrats in Washington, D.C. The most expensive vehicle to operate in Michigan in 2024 is your grocery cart, thanks to the Democrats in Washington, D.C. And while pockets are pinched, Biden.
Just clarification. This was, and then the response. Like I like to highlight chats between people who are having discussions, because again, healthy discussion is good among the world, and especially in the greatest experiment in the history of the world, the United States of America. Are we perfect? Pfft, not even close. But are we doing it as best we can? We're trying. We're doing it. We're doing it. So I don't know who this guy is. Carrie Lake, I want her to hear. Ron DeSantis, I want to hear. We're not going to get President Trump probably till Friday. Yeah, because it's a 5-day convention. So no shade on this guy.
Of the Chinese Communist Party, and it's the Republicans that are going to stop him from doing that.
Well, you'll stop them because you have to make deals with them. You have to say, hey, all right, guys, we're going to do this. Y'all are going to do that. It's business. A lot of people don't understand that that politics is just business masked through the lens of, if you vote for me, I'm going to work on this. There's a reason. Yeah, yeah, Andy. Yeah, no. This has been something that has literally been what a lot of people have been saying. A lot of people who haven't spoken up about what happened on Saturday. It's like, can't we all get along? Maybe let's talk about it. Yes. Until you have Jack Black and his little butt buddy bitch. Yes, I swore. I was trying not to swear. Going, oh, they missed. And guess what, fuckers? You got your contract in limbo permanently, pending your nonsensical crap and I'll do a video about that, but not tonight. So congratulations, Jack. You said, oh, damn, they missed. Is it weird that the Hollywood weirdos, the Hollywood creeps, are begging for him to be, taken out? some of the political creepy elites like were begging for it? No, because they're creepy.
Hey.
I gotta take my face off on this one. Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next senator from Pennsylvania, Dave McCormick.
Pennsylvania. Hello, Milwaukee. Who's ready? Who's ready to retire Joe Biden and border czar Kamala Harris and send her back to California? Who's ready for that? And who's ready to make Donald Trump our 47th president? Are you ready for that? And who's ready to make J.D. Vance our new vice president? And who's ready to send Chuck Schumer packing? I'm ready.
Chuck Schumer
I'm
has
ready.
to
My
go.
name is Dave McCormick, and I'm running to be the Pennsylvania's next United States Senator, the great Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. And I want to first acknowledge what transpired just a few days ago in my home state, where I witnessed firsthand from a front row seat in Butler, President Trump's remarkable strength and resolve in a terrifying and unpredictable moment.
Whoa, firsthand?
The president rose brilliantly to the challenge. But what a sad and frightening day for the families of those who were injured or lost, and for our great country. And we all thank God that President Trump is okay. I'm a seventh-generation Pennsylvanian from the great Keystone State, born and raised. A West Point graduate, a former Army wrestler. I'm a combat veteran of the 82nd Airborne Division. All right, 82nd. And I'm a business leader who helped create hundreds of jobs in Western Pennsylvania. But most important, I'm a dad to 6 daughters, and I'm a husband to the love of my life, Dina, wherever she is. Now my opponent's name is Bob Casey. But you probably don't know him because he does nothing. For 18 years, Bob Casey has been warming a chair and drawing a paycheck. He is a do-nothing, out-of-touch, liberal career politician. And when he votes for Joe Biden's tired old ideas. Casey's been around so long that the #1 song when he was first elected was the Macarena, right? Does everybody remember the Macarena?
I was in elementary
But sadly,
school.
this is no joke, because politics is about choices. And the policies of Biden and Bob Casey are dangerous for Pennsylvania and America. They won't keep us safe. Drugs have poured across the Biden-Harris, Casey wide-open borders, killing 100,000 Americans, including 4,000 Pennsylvanians last year alone. Illegal immigrants have victimized innocent young women who could easily be your daughter or mine. And time again, Casey has voted for pro-criminal judges who have made our streets across Pennsylvania more dangerous. Biden and Casey's failed policies have crushed working families with sky-high prices for gas and groceries and rent, and regulations to kill Pennsylvania natural gas. Under President Trump, America's future was strong and prosperous, and our adversaries feared stepping out of line.
My friends, the choice this November is clear. It's a choice between strength and weakness, a choice between America's greatness or its sad, disgraceful decline. This is, my friends, the most important election of our lifetimes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I gotta stop. Ariel came in. She's like, Alex Baldwin. That's funny. That's funny.
Thank you all for leading the charge. God bless our United States of America.
And to add to a more serious note, because again, we had some fun over there. Again, wherever she is, probably not there. I wouldn't want her there, to be honest. If she was my significant other, I'd be like, yeah, maybe let's find you a little suite up top where there's a locking door. Anna says, yes, the drug problem is not funny at all. Check out Tales from the Streets on YouTube. Yeah, it is awful. As somebody who is currently has a new job, just say working with many styles of aircraft, fentanyl can be very much found in medical transport aircraft. Anna says, hi, Ariel. Yeah, Andy Schumer, Schiff, and Pelosi, but I doubt they can be pried. Yeah, I mean, you got to try, dude. Like Mitch, who had a stroke on live TV and refuses to retire. Yeah, it's true. So it's got to be something that
stand by as Biden's decline threatens the safety of my children. And the truth is, you can't either.
Oh, that's girlfriend from last night. I don't know what that means. Elios Anna. Is that like something that I don't understand? Because I'm stupid. Elios Anna. Maybe it means hello, Anna. I don't know. Andy said, "Hey, Ariel, Ariel. So I'm out of the hospital now, back home. Think great grandpa is done with California. He has been looking at property in Nevada. Out freaking standing. Out mother freaking standing. That's awesome." Andy says, for me, who's slightly retarded, Elio seems aloe equals aloe. Aloe on the okay. Steve Miller Band. The Clifton's like sewing on the music. Oh my face is huge. Everybody's like, stop. Everybody's like, the freak is wrong with you?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome West Virginia Governor and the next Senator from West Virginia, Jim Justice, and Baby Dog.
And who?
Hello, everybody. I'm Jim Justice, and I'm from West Virginia, and I absolutely believe with all my soul we've got the greatest people in the world in West Virginia.
Sir, I'm not trying to be mean. I fully support your run, but can we not with the cheeseburgers? I'm just saying, I'm not being mean. You seem to be having problems, and cardiac arrest is not one that we need if you're going to be a senator. And I don't like people who are unhealthy. Look, I've had unhealthy bouts, but come on, man. Let's get there. Come on, man. Yeah, I did the Joe Biden.
And we want you to come and try us out someday. Now, with all that being said, I know that a lot of you want to meet my little buddy. So if
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm in trouble. I get messages from people who are like, "What the freak?" I'm just saying, I want him to be healthy. He's not doing that. Sorry.
Baby doll could come on out here.
He's so cute.
Now, as the world watches, you didn't really expect that, did you? But with that being said, let me just say just this. She makes us smile, and she loves everybody. And how could the message possibly be any more simpler than just that? Now, I've got to tell you just this. The foundation of my life is the truth. I've got to tell you just this and tell you this right now. I challenge the media all the time to find something that knowingly I've told them it's not the truth, and they can't do it because I'm not going to do that. Now, I want you to listen to this and pay really close attention. The bottom line to why we're here, the bottom line to every single thing that's going on in this great country today is one thing. We become totally unhinged if Donald Trump is not elected in November.
Hey, what's he doing unhinged?
I want to talk to you tonight about my relationship with President Trump.
Okay,
I want to
that's cool.
talk to you about an incredible man. I want to tell you the truth about him and his family. He's tough. He's super smart. He's a business guy. But maybe there's something that you've missed, and that is he genuinely cares. He cares about all of us, every last one of us, and he loves this nation beyond good sense. He has amazing kids. I've hunted and fished with Don Jr. He's an incredible outdoorsman and a really treasured friend. Now imagine this. Eric and I have been so far back in the woods on top of a mountain, and I blew the tire out on the back of my 4x4, and who was under the vehicle right then? Eric Trump. Eric Trump changed the tire. Donald Trump has taught his kids the very best. He's taught them absolutely to respect the military. He's taught them to respect our first responders. He's taught them absolutely to treat our working men and women with love and respect all across this land. Let me tell you just this. I was in the green room with President Trump, and there was a MAGA hat laying there. I picked it up. We had just had our first grandbaby, a boy named JC. JC absolutely was just not old at all. And all of a sudden I asked President Trump if he would sign that hat for our grandbaby JC. He took it. You know what he wrote on it? He wrote, JC, always work hard. Now let's review. Donald J. Trump, my friend, my close friend. He's tough. He's super smart. He's a business guy. He loves America. He taught his kids the right values, and he's a hard worker. Sure sounds like a leader to me. Sure sounds like a president to me.
I mean, I gotta love the dog. I love me some.
And ask yourself, why does Donald
some
Trump
bulldogs.
fight every day for us
English
and continue
bulldogs.
to take this senseless persecution? Why? And I know the answer. Because we're worth it. Now, Baby Doll's got a prediction for everybody here. And here's the prediction. Baby Dog says, we'll retain the House, the majority in the House. We're going to flip the United States Senate. And overwhelmingly, we're going to elect Donald J. Trump and J.D. Vance in November. And Baby Dog says, what is the reason that she knows why we're going to win? And the answer is one thing, because we're worth it. God bless you. God bless this great country. And God bless Donald J. Trump.
I love the dog, and quite frankly, the message was really awesome. Also, Andy says, "Love the English bulldog, but the breed is as far from a bulldog as you can get." X had a pug. Love that dog, but he was also yeah. Unfortunately, they do have a wheezing issue. Um, they don't breathe well. It's kind of like a human that lives with a deviated septum times probably 5. Arrow says, "Oh well, I only just got here, and that speech so far to me was better than most." Carrie Lake did very well. But when you bring in the dog, what are you gonna do? What's up, Matt? Says $5 bet. Matt Walsh starts a Twitter storm over the whether the dog represents the Christian values. Yeah. The stupidity from last night from Matt Walsh and Melanie Mack. Stop it. You're meant to be people who are of the Christian faith. And you're like, oh my God. Like, at this point, you're just grifting. You're grifting on Twitter, and quite frankly, I can't fuck with either one of you anymore. Also, Melly Mac used to be a semi-ethot girl, so like, what do you want? Applause for the fact when you're calling out porn stars or ethot girls, like who you used to be? Like, because redemption doesn't apply to you. Oh, also at the same time, redemption's in the fucking Bible. You dumb bent. All right, that was too far. I shouldn't have said that last part. She's just so disingenuous when she's just she vomits her. I'm so over Melanie Mack and her trying to be a good Christian and her literally kicking everybody in the fucking box or the balls if they don't agree with her. Like, go away. Andy says the pug was named Basil, and he'd squirm his way up to the Bills Petunias. I'd tell him back off the bus, and he'd move to the foot of the bed. Aw. Matt says Melanie Mack sells her image via social media. Harmeet Dillon, whom she is calling demonic, has spent more than 10 years as a lawyer fighting for conservative causes. Damn. Ariel says Ryan is calling Melanie Mack anorexic. No, Never called her anorexic. I actually believe in her whole her whole carnivore diet, but she's not the one who came up with it. Quite frankly, yes, I've heard from her about how the carnivore diet works for her, but I heard first from Joe Rogan, then Jordan Peterson, and more prominent people who, quite frankly, Melanie Mack wishes she could lick their balls because she's no one compared to them. Uh, Clifton, God did his work through some bad people and had forgiveness. I agree about Melanie. It's just it's not necessary. Like you are in no place to judge. That is not what it says. As a Christian in the Old Testament or New, you are not allowed to judge. Only one individual, Almighty God, gets to judge. You don't. And she does it all the time, all the time, all the time. Uh, Anna says, that's really sweet, Andy. Yeah. My Bassett, LBJ just flops on top of me whenever he wants to sleep. Well, that's the way it should be. Jordan Peterson's daughter saved her health with the carnivore diet. Yeah. Yeah, she did. So did Jordan. Eats a lot of lamb. Look, I'm not here to judge people. This is not what we're doing tonight. And quite frankly, Matt Wall and Melanie Mack pissed me off to no end. I'm not going to engage with them because that's what they're doing. They're engagement farming for clicks because, in my opinion, they're disingenuous. Yes, I know, Ariel. Lyndon Bassett Johnson. Lyndon B. Johnson. Lyndon Bassett Johnson. So, all right. Moving on from grifters.
Thank you. I want to start by thanking my God for my life.
Hold on.
I want to
time when the great state of Indiana is my lifetime.
Please welcome Captain Sam Brown, the next senator from Nevada.
Thank you. I want to start by thanking my God for my life. I want to thank my wife for her strength, for her courage and her support in this race. And back home, I want to thank my children. I do this for many reasons, and you are part of that mission. Tonight, I offer a message of hope because I know the importance of hope in difficult times. On September 4th, 2008, my Humvee ran over a roadside bomb in Afghanistan. The explosion left me drenched in diesel and burning alive. As I neared death, I felt the flames being smothered and heard a voice say, "Sir, I've got you." Through the pain and anguish of recovery and the years that followed, I never lost hope. And I stand before you. I stand before you today as a Republican nominee for Senate from the great state of Nevada. America, I served you as a soldier, and I want to serve you again. As a U.S. Senator, I will proudly stand alongside Donald Trump to make America affordable, safe, and strong again. We have a tough fight ahead, but it won't be my first. Nevadans are suffering right now. The unemployment rate in Nevada is nearly 25% higher than the national average. The Biden-Harris economy might be fine for millionaires like Senator Jackie Rosen, but it's terrible for Nevadans struggling with inflation and high prices. Yet Jackie and Joe want to raise your taxes while dodging their own. I'll work with President Trump to cut taxes for working families and end taxes on tips for struggling Nevada service workers. Because life must be affordable for millions, not just millionaires. Finally, look at my face. This is the high cost of war. If Joe Biden stays in office, more service members will pay this price. He has brought our nation humiliation, defeat, and to the brink of more war. I've been through the fire. President Trump has been through the fire. But hope has not been extinguished. It is reignited. And we are more united than ever to save America's future. On November 5th, I ask Nevadans to vote Sam Brown for Senate and Donald Trump for President. Together, we will put America first again. I want to close with those same words I heard on the battlefield that gave me hope. America, I've got you. May God bless President Trump. God bless you. And God bless the United States of America.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next senator from Montana, Tim Sheehy.
Hey, Montana, how's it going?
Anna says, much love to all of our soldiers. He said he was in Afghanistan. Salute. What's up, buddy? How you doing, Clue? Hi, Patty. Thank you for being here. So yes.
Hey, everybody, my name is Tim Sheehy. Those are also my pronouns.
Oh.
I've been a he-she for 38 years, and I can promise you going to elementary school with that name in the 80s was not fun. That is a joke, but it also shows the lunacy we're living with in Joe Biden and John Tester's America. I'm a former Navy SEAL. My wife was a Marine. We both fought in our nation's longest war in Afghanistan. I was wounded there. served hundreds of missions there. We came home to live the American dream in Montana, the great state of Montana, I might add. And we started an aerial firefighting company in our barn. We created hundreds of jobs protecting our public lands and protecting fellow Montanans from devastating wildfires. I fight wildfires for a living, so take it from me, the world is on fire under Joe Biden. Consider for a minute Biden's disgraceful retreat from Afghanistan, when he let our enemies steal billions of dollars of our equipment and kill 13 brave American service members. To this day, there has been zero accountability, none. And that's why I'm running for the United States Senate in Montana, to bring back accountability to our government and beat Jon Tester, the liberal Washington politician who votes with Biden and Kamala every single time it matters. And some of you may not know who Jon Tester is, but Jon Tester is the deciding vote for Biden's America Last agenda. He's got an F from the NRA. He's voted to open our borders, unleash inflation, and he even put a liberal judge on the Supreme Court who can't even define what a woman is. And even drives a Prius in D.C. Yeah. Priuses don't work in Montana, do they? Jon Tester doesn't represent Montanans. He's a rubber stamp for Biden's failed presidency and extreme liberal agenda, and it's time to retire them both. And listen, I'm an optimist. You can't jump out of planes at night into enemy territory if you're not. And I truly believe America's future will be better than our past. But that future is not given. And we need political outsiders like President Trump to return common sense to our nation. And what Montanans think is common sense is pretty simple. It's not complicated. They want a secure border, safe streets, cheap gas, cops are good, criminals are bad, boys are boys, girls are girls. And I'm ready to retire Jon Tester and take back the United States Senate. And I'm ready to join you in sending President Donald J. Trump back to the White House. Let's save America. We got a lot of work to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next senator from Virginia, Hung Cao.
That's the scariest sound you'll ever hear when you live in a communist country. That's the last sound my parents heard when their fathers were taken away in the middle of the night, and they never saw them again. That's my family's real-life story. We escaped from Vietnam just days before Saigon fell to the communists. We were given a new life in the most generous country on earth. My name's Hung Cao, and America saved my life. I grabbed onto the American dream. I graduated from the United States Naval Academy, but I paid back every dime of that American dream with 25 years of service in Navy Special Operations. I saw combat in Iraq, Afghanistan, and Somalia. I retired as captain of the United States Navy, and now I stand before you as a Republican nominee for the United States Senate in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Only in America, ladies and gentlemen, only in America. But we're losing our country. Under Joe Biden, millions of illegal aliens flood our borders. They fly Hamas flags on our campuses, and they shout death to America. As an immigrant to this great country, let me be very clear to everyone who comes here. Don't ask for the American dream if you're not willing to obey the American laws and embrace the American culture. Because I did. I love this country so much that I wrote a blank check up to and including my life.
Yeah.
I'm running against Hillary's running mate, Senator Tim Kaine. Kaine is a weak man in a dangerous world. We only have one thing in common. The American taxpayer signed our paychecks for 30 years. Except Kaine is a career politician with millions of dollars to show for it. I've been a warrior with scars to prove it, and I'm damn proud of it.
These are the people we need.
In November, the left will vote for the hatred of one man. We will vote for love. Love of God, love of family, and love for the greatest nation on earth. And Virginia will elect me and President Trump, and together we will save America. My name is Hung Cao. I'm the next senator from the Commonwealth of Virginia, and I'm not done fighting for us. May God bless you, may God bless President Trump, and may God bless the United States of America.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome United States Senator Rick Scott of Florida.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can tell I'm from the great state of Florida.
That's not an endorsement, dude.
Well, the Democrats from absolutely destroying our great country. They will lose, we will win.
Just for the record, Rick Scott is not somebody you want kind of leading anything. He is he's wishy-washy. So not great. Not great. That's why people were chanting quit from Florida. Yeah. Sorry, Rick.
Imaginary world where actually Joe Biden got.
Who thought this was a good idea? It was somebody from the establishment fucking Republican committee. They're like going, oh, Rick Scott, he's great. No, he sucks. He sucks. 4 years ago, we could maybe talk about it. I don't know. Not today.
Reelected. Only rich people could buy groceries. Gas was $10 a gallon. In my nightmare, Biden and the Democrats erased our southern border and flew so many illegals into our country that the Mexican cartel started getting frequent flyer miles.
Mexico, all right, Hal.
It was easy for Democrats to rig the elections. They simply allowed all the non-citizens to vote. America did nothing to protect Israel from terrorists or to stop China from invading Taiwan. Now, do any of you think this is far-fetched? No. If you do, you haven't been following it. Biden and the Democrats are doing everything they can to tear down this great country and rebuild it in their woke, radical image. Their dream's not new. It's an old, evil idea that has failed every time it's been tried. It's called socialism. And Donald J. Trump will not let socialism happen in this country.
Oh, you got a pop.
Think about it. Under Trump, we had a booming economy. We weren't at war. Our enemies feared us. Our allies respected us. We had a secure border.
All right. I have to explain. The reason he's getting literally booed almost to the moon and back is because he has been drastically against everything that Donald Trump has done. He is one of those people who's like, oh, ugh. He is finicky. He literally goes, well, I mean, maybe a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'm going to swing this way, swing that way. He sucks. He sucks. Yeah, Anna, Mr. Burns much. Yeah, you're not wrong. Ariel says, he looks like he's about to swipe someone's 401k. Close. What 401k? This fucking ass burglar sucks. He's a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Inflation and mortgage rates were low, and families had money in the bank. Donald Trump has given up a lot for this country. His family's been slandered. He's been impeached, censored, treated as a criminal, all because he never backs down. This week, he's shown the courage all of us should display as we rally around him to rescue our great country. So, let's fight, 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 and make sure Donald Trump gets reelected. Have a great night. God bless you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Congressman Jeff Van Drew of New Jersey.
More
Oh my
importantly,
God.
I didn't like what the Democratic Party was doing to our great United States of America. To the independents, and especially to the forgotten Democrats out there, for a moment I want to speak to you. I know how you feel tonight, because that's how I felt back in 2019. You feel like your party has left you behind, because it has. You feel like your party doesn't care about American workers and American working families, because it doesn't. And you are worried that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are hurting our country, because they are. I felt the same way. So after being a Democrat to vote against impeaching Donald Trump, I took a long walk with my chief of staff. I remember saying to her that perhaps my time in elected office was done. And you know what? I was okay with that. There was no way I could be a Democrat anymore. But then I received a call from the White House. President Trump asked me to meet with him. We spoke about family, faith, freedom, and friendship. He has been my good friend ever since that day. He said that I should be a Republican. I said, Mr. President, I will be a Republican. He said he would stick by me, and he always has. Ladies and gentlemen, after the tragic shooting last Saturday, we need to come together. All of us, Republicans, Democrats, and independents, we need to be the shining city on the hill, a nation that empowers us to do extraordinary things. We will conquer new challenges. We will reach new heights. And we will blaze new trails of greatness. We will make America great again. And we will elect Donald Trump this November. Now I have a question for you, and I'll give you the answer. The answer is yes, but we want to hear your answer from the East Coast to the West Coast and around the world. Can you do this? Will we win in November? Will we win in November? God bless you. God bless Donald Trump. And God bless the greatest country that ever existed on the face of the earth, the United States of America.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the chair of the United States House of Representatives Republican Conference, Congresswoman Elise Stefanik of New York.
Good evening, Milwaukee.
Probably. I gotta pee right now. Oh, that was too much, wasn't it?
We always say that this is the most important election in our lifetime, but we know deep down this one truly is. Our Constitution and the soul of our very nation are on the ballot. Under Joe Biden, the American people have suffered crisis after crisis. From the Biden border, the most wide-open border in our nation's history, to Bidenflation, the highest rate of inflation in my lifetime, devastating hardworking families with skyrocketing prices for groceries, gas, and utilities. To Biden's violent crime crisis, fueled by Democrats' pro-criminal sanctuary cities and defund the police policies like we have seen in my home state of New York. All while corrupt Democrat prosecutors and judges wage illegal and unconstitutional lawfare against President Trump in an effort to do Joe Biden's political bidding. And around the world, the feckless and failed Joe Biden has caused chaos, weakening our national security. From the catastrophic withdrawal from Afghanistan, to Putin's invasion of Ukraine, to Hamas's terrorist attack against our most precious ally, Israel. And let me ask you a question. What has been the response from the radical left on our college campuses? Vile anti-Semitism, chanting death to Israel, death to Jews, death to America. This is Joe Biden's Democrat Party. Who saw that congressional hearing with the college presidents of so-called elite universities? Oh, wait, they are former presidents.
That was a year and a half ago. Stop it.
You know, I simple question at that hearing. It was not a political question. It was a moral question, and that was this. Does calling for the genocide of Jews violate your university's code of conduct? And one after the other said it depends on the context. Let me tell you, America knows it does not depend on the context. President Trump will bring back moral leadership to the White House, condemning anti-Semitism and standing strong with Israel and the Jewish people. President Trump will once again deliver the most secure border in our nation's history and unleash the American economy. And he will bring peace through strength as Commander-in-Chief, standing with our allies and causing our enemies to fear us. President Trump has done it before, and he will do it again. This November, we are counting on you, we the people, to save America by electing President Donald J. Trump. It is clear for the whole world to see nothing, absolutely nothing will stop President Trump from standing and fighting for our great country. And I have been proud to always stand in the breach during the toughest moments for President Trump, from leading the charge against illegal impeachments, to standing for election integrity, to unifying House Republicans, to proudly being the first member of Congress to endorse him for re-election. And as we embark on the difficult path ahead to save America, call upon Galatians 6:9, and let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up. We the people will never give up on President Trump, and we will never give up on the United States of America. God bless you, God bless President Donald J. Trump, and God bless the United States of America.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Majority Whip of the United States House of Representatives, Congressman Tom Emmer of Minnesota.
The Majority Whip? What the fuck is that? The Majority Whip? Like going, what the fuck? I don't fucking care. You people are fucking pissing me off because you're single-minded like the Democrats. The far left Democrats like going, oh my God, they're gonna take this from us. Shut the fuck up. Yes, Clue. It's fucking losers, man. They're like, and they do it with a smile on their face, like, we're. Fucking hate these people. I hate them all. All right. I am going to compose myself over the fact that, quite frankly, that her loser fucking ass came after a military veteran who lost friends. He almost lost his life. He's scarred irrevocably. And quite frankly, these idiots stand up there and they're like, stop smiling. Stop fucking smiling. You're fake. You suck. Nobody cares. We hate you. We hate you just as much as them. You are the plague on this country. Jesus fucking Christ. I am not a Republican. I'm not a liberal. I am somebody who believes in the Constitution of the United States and what it means for everybody to stand up there, even though they have their head so far up their ass, they're licking their own You all right? Oh, I can't stand these people. You're literally like walking into like you're walking into what literally Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, all of them want. You know why Donald Trump is the most popular president in the history of the world? It's because he doesn't. He doesn't. All right. Yeah. And it says, "Oh my God, stop with the invasion of rhetoric. It's okay to protect your ethnicity, but not to, not not someone else to do it." So, yeah, uneducated is. I don't care. I don't know if I can actually finish this one because, quite frankly, I'm going to pull my face off. No, I'm not joking.
Donald Trump also fought for Minnesota workers and farmers, fighting back against Chinese trade abuses, ending NAFTA, and replacing it with the USMCA. Joe Biden voted for NAFTA and China's entry into the WTO, devastating Minnesota's economy. And Kamala Harris, she opposed tariffs on China. Of course, when they aren't outsourcing our jobs through bad trade deals,
Who taught you how to do speeches? Who the fuck taught you how to do anything? Like, also, who the fuck are you? Oh, he's vomiting for like 27 minutes.
On the United States of America. God bless you. God bless President Donald J. Trump. And God bless the United States of America.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Majority Whip of the United States House of Representatives.
Sorry, my bad. I made the joke about the whip. What does that mean?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Majority Leader of the United States House of Representatives, Congressman Steve Scalise of Louisiana.
God bless each and every one of you. I'm House Majority Leader Steve Scalise from the great state of Louisiana. Now, I was born in New Orleans, so I've seen some crazy things in my time. But New Orleans has nothing on Washington, D.C. these past 4 years.
Oh, God.
Joe Biden and Kamala Harris have spent your tax dollars trashing America's finances in ways no sane or sober-minded person ever would. Let's talk energy. They've eroded the American energy dominance that President Trump delivered. Joe Biden approved the Nord Stream pipeline for Russia, but he killed the Keystone pipeline here at home. Thousands of American jobs gone. It doesn't end there. Biden let Iran and Venezuela export their oil, but he stopped liquefied natural gas exports here in America. President Biden's not done. President Biden waived taxes on Chinese solar panels, but he raised taxes on Americans. When we elect Donald Trump as our next president and expand our Republican House majority,
we will do so under the guise of being extremely divisive because all of y'all vomited out of your ass like last night. They're like, "Ugh, I'm done. I'm so done. I'm not joking. Oh, I'm so done with these fucking faggots. I'm so done. I can't do it anymore. Like, I'll wait for the night. I'll cover Ron DeSantis tonight. In a video tomorrow because I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't listen to the vomitous It's like watching CNN. It's like watching CNN in reverse. It's like, oh no, I know that. I know that. I know that. I know that. And it's like, oh no. Oh wait, you cut this out, and that, and that, and that. I can't do it. I'm gonna pull my brain off. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? All of you fucking retards. You're all fucking retarded motherfucking faggots. Yes, I have gone full just delete the political channel. I don't care. I can't do this. You used a disabled, scarred war veteran to get up there. To get up there and talk about what happened to him. And then you followed it with 4 speeches of this. Dude, I'm all about let the Democratic Party burn. Let the Republican Party burn. I am a constitutionalist, and quite frankly, I don't care anymore. The only thing that bothered me was what that man said. Because again, I'm going to show this. Y'all might not be able to read it. 22 veterans a day kill themselves. Usually through a gun barrel in the mouth, the head. 22 veterans a day on average kill themselves. That was the best speech of the night. Carrie Lake was second. I don't know if I can do night 3 because I'm gonna pull my face off with these fucking losers who are like going, well, guys, come on now. We need to unite against Donald, behind Donald Trump. You know that the former president has been united behind him, and he has been united with veterans with disabilities, those who have PTSD and stuff like that. But no, you don't want to talk about it. One dude talked about it. One. I don't know, man. Sorry. I hit my boiling point. I have friends that are dead, and quite frankly, all of these bloviating asswipes can go fucking rot in fucking hell. That includes all bloviating asswipes on all sides. I'm gonna go. I'm tired. I have no patience for this anymore. Sorry, guys. I don't care if you guys agree. It's thank you for watching though, but quite frankly, I'm so done. I'm so done. How do you turn an assassination attempt into, well, it's all about they're to blame, 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 they're to blame. The moon's to blame. Like on. When was the last time we went to the fucking moon? All right. Fuck this bullshit, dude. I fucking hate YouTube, actually.
Hey, man, it's 911. I ain't here to make a little mark, man. It go this boom, man. There's a fire there. And it don't that gum that come out everywhere, man. I don't know. Saw Nick man run out there. I don't know if he Chuck Mangione gonna be come down here.
Sir, you are going to have to speak more slowly. I cannot understand you.
Dang, oh, make low mark. That talk about them all that need booze.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either.
It doesn't matter what comes, fresh goes better in life. With Mentos fresh and full of life. Nothing gets to you, staying fresh, staying cool. With Mentos fresh and full of life. Fresh goes better with Mentos fresh days. Fresh goes better with Mentos fresh and full of life.
Mentos, the fresh maker.